Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing another video on a new subject which is Julius Caesar, which you will find in English literature, and it will be really beneficial for the class 9 students again who are going to give the class 10 exam or the boards next year. So without further ado, let's start the video. So basically, we all know about the characters which are like Julius Caesar, and we all know about the senators too. I will come to the senators later on. In Act 1, Scene 1, the senators are not there, only the tribunes are there. So basically, the first scene of this play, we call it the expository scene. So you all should know that. And then now I'll start with the act. So, scene 1, Rome, a street. Enter Flavius, Marulius, and some citizens. Flavius, hence home, you idle creatures, get you home. Is this a holiday? What know you not? Being mechanical, you ought not work upon a labouring day without the sign of a profession. Speak, what trade art thou? So Flavius tells the citizens to go away. He calls the citizens lazy people, and he tells, go away, you lazy people, go back home. Is today a holiday? Strange. Don't you know that as you belong to the working classes, you're not supposed to go without wearing your tools? And he asks one of the citizens, what is that citizen's occupation? Then the first citizen, why sir, a carpenter. So the first citizen says that his occupation is like he's a carpenter, and that's his occupation. Marulius, where is thy leather apron and thy rule? What dost thou with thy best apparel on? You, sir, what trade are you? So Marulius says, where are your leather apron and foot rule? What are you doing here wearing your best clothes? And you, fellow, what is your trade? He asks another citizen. Second citizen, truly, sir, in respect of a fine workman, I am but, as you would say, a cobbler. So second citizen says, as regards to his trade, it is one which he hopes to follow with a clear conscience. It is to repair worn out souls. So the second citizen says that. Then Marulius says, but what trade art thou? Answer me directly. So basically Marulius is asking, what is a trade? Give me a straight answer. Second citizen, a trade, sir, that I hope I may use with a safe conscience, which is indeed, sir, a mender of bad souls. So basically here the second citizen is like acting very smart, and he is using puns. Here he said bad souls, right? It's souls and souls, S-O-U-L-S souls, and S-O-L-E-S souls is completely different. Here the way the second citizen is speaking, Marulius feels like he's talking about the S-O-U-L soul, not the S-O-L-E souls. So basically Marulius misunderstood the second citizen. And that's why he said, what trade thou knave, thou naughty knave? What trade? Marulius means, what is your occupation, you wicked fellow, you worthless fellow? What is your job? He asks that. Second citizen, nay, I beseech you, sir, be not out with me, yet if you be out, sir, I can mend you. He means that the second citizen is actually, asking Marulius not to be angry, and he is asking Marulius that, not to be angry, and he can mend Marulius. Then Marulius says that, what meanest thou by that? Mend me, thou saucy fellow. So Marulius is saying, what do you mean by that, you insolent fool? What do you mean by mending me? Then the second citizen says, why, sir, cobble you? So that means that the second citizen says, well, sir, I simply mean that I can mend your shoes. Then, thou art a cobbler, art thou, Flavius? So Flavius is asking, does that mean that you're a cobbler? Are you a cobbler? Second citizen, truly, sir, all that I live by is with the all. I meddle with no tradesman's business nor woman's matters, but withal I am, indeed, sir, a surgeon to old shoes. When they are in great danger, I recovered them, as proper men as ever trod upon needs leather have gone upon my handiwork. So this second citizen says, certainly, sir, I earn my living using the awl. I never interfere with the affairs of traders or with affairs of women. I only make use of my all. I am a surgeon to old shoes. When shoes are almost worn out, I restore them to health. There is no gentleman who has not worn shoes of oxskin made by the second citizen. Second citizen is saying that. Next, Flavius. But wherefore art not in thy shop today? Why dost thou lead these men about the streets? So the Flavius is saying that why are you not in a workshop today? Why do you lead these men in the streets? The second citizen is saying, truly, sir, to wear out their shoes to get myself into more work, but indeed, sir, we make holiday to see Caesar and to rejoice in his triumph. So the second citizen says, truly, sir, my intention is to make them wear out their shoes. Thus I shall get more work for myself. But indeed, sir, we are observing today as a holiday in order to see Caesar and to rejoice in his victory. Marulus, wherefore rejoice? What conquest brings he home? What tributaries follow him to Rome? To grace and captive bonds his chariot wheels. You blocks, you stones, you worse than senseless things. Oh, you hard hearts, you cruel men of Rome! Knew you not Pompey, many a time and oft have you climbed up to walls and battlements, to towers and windows, yea, to chimney tops, your infants in your arms, and there you have sat the life day long with patient expectation to see Pompey pass the streets of Rome. When you saw his chariot but appear, have you not made a universal shout that Tiber trembled underneath her banks? To hear the replication of your sounds made in a concave shores, and do you now put on your best attire, and do you now cull out a holiday? And do you now strew flowers in his way, that comes in triumph over Pompey's blood? Be gone, run to your houses, fall upon your knees, pray to the gods to intermit the plague that needs must light on this ingratitude. So basically, Marulus says that then why do you all rejoice? What victory does he bring home? Is he returning home after conquering any new territory? What conquered kings does he bring to home as slaves chained to his chariot to lend him glory? You blockheads, you unfeeling men, callous indeed, you are worse than inanimate things. Oh, you cruel and hard-hearted Romans, have you forgotten Pompey? Many times he used to climb up on walls, balconies, towers, windows, etc., holding your infants in your arms, waiting eagerly throughout day to see the great Pompey pass by through the streets of Rome. And as you caught sight of his chariot, you all would shout together so much that even the river Tiber was shaken with the echo of your shouts in her hollow banks. So basically, Marulus is saying that. And now you all have come in your best clothes and have chosen this particular day as a holiday. And now you scatter flowers on the path of the man who comes in triumph after killing the sons of Pompey. Go away, run back to your homes, then pray on your knees to the gods to avoid the terrible punishment that is bound to come on you for this act of ingratitude. So that's what Marulus says. Now, Flavius, go, good countrymen, and for your fault, assemble all the poor men of your sort, draw them to the Tiber banks, and weep your tears into the channel, till the lowest stream do kiss the most exalted shores of all. Exeunt all citizens. So basically, Flavius says, go, my good countrymen, and in order to atone for your wrong deeds, gather together all the common people of your class, lead them to the banks of Tiber, and shed your tears there, until the water rises from the lowest level to the highest level of the bank. Next. That's done. Now see where their basest metal be not moved. They vanish tongue-tied in their guiltiness. Go you down that way towards the Capitol. This way will I. Disrobe their images if you find them decked with ceremonies. So basically, Flavius is saying, see whether their mean spirit is not touched with feeling. There they go, unable to utter a single word on account of their guilt. You go down that way. So he's telling to Marulus to go down the other way towards the Capitol, and Flavius says that he would go that way, and he orders Marulus to take down the decorations from the statues if they find them decorated with the signs of rejoicings for Caesar's victory over Pompey's sons. Right. Next, Marulus, may we do so? You know it is a feast of Lupercal. So basically Marulis is kind of scared and asking Flavius that can we do so? You know that today is the feast of Lupercal. So Lupercal was a really famous festival there in Rome that time. That time in Rome, 15 February was a feast, and it was a feast day to honor god Lupercus, protector of flocks and herds. So that's about the feast of Lupercal. Yeah, next. Flavius, it is no matter, let no images be hung with Caesar's trophies. I'll about and drive away the vulgar from the streets, so do you too. When you perceive, then think. These growing feathers plucked from Caesar's wings will make him fly an ordinary pitch. Who else would soar above the view of men and keep us all in servile fearfulness? Exeunt. So basically Flavius says that does not matter. Let no statues be decorated with signs of Caesar's victory. I will go through the town and drive away the ordinary common people from the streets. Here the vulgar means the common and the ordinary people. You do so where you see them crowded together. By plucking from Caesar's wings these fast-growing feathers, basically Flavius is telling, we shall force him to content himself with an ordinary flight, because otherwise he would fly so high, thus keep us in a state of slavish fear. So basically Flavius is telling that if he does not cut some of Caesar's wings, then the Caesar would not fly in an ordinary pitch. So basically Flavius is telling that, because if he does not cut the growing feathers of Caesar, then that would keep Marullus and Flavius in a state of slavish fear, right? So that's the end of Act 1, Scene 1. But before I end the video, I really want to tell you the meanings of important words, so please note it down, everyone. Hence means get away from here. Then the word apparel means clothes. In respect of means in comparison with. But means merely. Use means practice. Knave means rogue. Naughty means good for nothing. Beseech means request. Out means angry. Then I'll tell the other meanings too. Then cobble means men coarsely. Meddle means interfere. Proper men means gentleman. Trod means walked. Neats means ox. Triumph means victorious procession. To grace ... wheels, there was a speech. That means prisoners tied with chains to the chariot of the conqueror to pay respect to him. Blocks means heartless people. Senseless things mean objects incapable of feeling. There was a line called when ... appeared. There was a speech that means when you caught sight of his chariot. Made of universal shout means shouted at once. Tiber means river Tiber. Replication means echo. I'll tell the more meanings. Cool out means select with care. Strew means scatter. Sort means class. Basis metal means mean spirit. Moved means affected. Tongue-tied means speechless. Capitol means the temple of Jupiter on the Capitoline hill. I'll about means I'll walk about. The vulgar means the common people. Where ... thick, there was a speech. That means where you see them crowded in a place. Okay. That's it for Act 1. Act 1, Scene 1. Thank you so much you all for watching. If you like the explanation, please do like the video and do subscribe to my channel. So this was my second video. I hope you liked it, and if you need any other explanations regarding any subject other than English or commercial studies, please do comment down below, and I would definitely make those videos and would upload it in my channel. Everyone, please do support my videos. Thank you so much, everyone.